Welcome back to another week of racing on the Go Harper Racing YouTube channel. Great day at the track. We got a first place finish and a second place finish, but a whole lot of disappointment in tech that we really didn't expect. So stay tuned, check out the racing, and down in the comments, let us know what you think about what happened. It's a beautiful day here at 593 Motorsports Kart Club out here. Wyatt, how's your season been going?
Better than last season.
Yeah. This is race 3 of the regular season this year. I told Nugget here if he wins 3 races, he can move up from the box stock to the ghost class. You've won 2, so if you can pull one off today, this may be your last weekend in box stock. We'll see. We've got the carts pulled out. We're about to get everything set up, and we'll be racing soon. Harper's out on the track for practice. Maddie's out there too. Oh! Oh shit. I think she saw Maddie was gonna go off, but it was too late for her to, Yeah, well, I think Harper knew she was coming off, so Harper dove off because she thought she was gonna go. You're doing good. I know, that's fine. All right, I should. I just have to go in and clone. Yeah, just add. It should be. I mean, I should have the class. I just don't have it in the. Oh, hanging in there. You got that carburetor right this weekend?
Man, whole new motor.
Just done with it.
Couldn't even get it going again.
That's what I've been doing. I just get the warranty, and when they start giving me trouble, I just go trade it in. It's not worth the trouble. And they run so much better when they're fresh.
Yeah. I was trying to get up to it, I wasn't trying to get off the track. And
Yeah, she held her hand up because she was leaving the track and you weren't paying attention. You ready?
Yeah.
We're out here for the Mini Wedge heat race. Maddie's front row inside, Harper's first row outside. Got Maverick behind him and Andy in the back. We should be going here. There you go. Asked Harper to drive it a little deeper into the corners, which is exactly what she did. She lost some speed there, but Maddie went around. Oh my word, they all went around. Every one of them. Letting them go. I think you're gonna have to. I think those kids. He waved the flag. So they stayed green there. Looks like he lost a chain. We got a yellow flag. All right, well, we found it. Yeah. All right, let's get them lined back up. That was a chaotic start, but we got them bunched back up now, so we'll have some good racing. Maddie's tucked in tight. The yellow light is off, so we should go right here. There goes Harper on the flag. Would have liked to see her drive it a little deeper into that corner. Maddie carried speed through that corner. She's going to carry it down the straightaway. Nice pass, Maddie. She lost a little bit there. It's a good race. Harper is definitely carrying more speed through 2 and 4. I mean, 3 and 4. Harper got a run on it. She's at her door. She shouldn't have backed off there. That's probably because, you know, what we've told her, she's just being extra cautious there. She definitely had that line. That was hers. She could have stayed in it. She's going to try to do the same thing here. No. They're both still in it. Let's see. Nice finish. All right, good race. You did good. You did good. We'll talk a little bit after Wyatt's race and we'll get you ready for the next one. You got a long race, you'll be good, okay? Turn the camera off.
What?
I said you got staging early this
Uh-huh.
time. You weren't missing it.
This is the box stock heat race. Wyatt starting in the back, 3rd row inside here. And they'll go green this time around. Wasn't as good a start as I've seen him had before. He decided not to practice. I think he had his tires like he wanted them, nice and clean. He didn't want to get on the track and get a bunch of mud in there. David cried at him a little, but oh, and Kenny's around. Kenny straightens it out so they stay green. Everybody made it by, so Wyatt is now in 1st. Kenny looked like he was putting a little distance on him. All right, we're yellow again. Kenny must have gone around again. Yep. Oh, they're going to black flag Kenny for his 3rd spin out there. If you cause 3 cautions, then you get black flag, which the first spin out he had wasn't a caution, so I think technically he should get, oh, because it was rolled up, so they're not flagging him, not throwing him out yet. Here we go. That black flag was rolled up, so he's not ejected yet, just a warning, but if he causes another caution, then he'll be ejected. David got a loose in that turn and gave Wyatt some space here. They're beating and banging in the turn over here. Oh, then that car goes around. Must have straightened it out because we still are green. Wyatt's putting some more space on David and Kenny now. They're a little spread out here. Wyatt looking over his shoulders, checking to see where they are. So I had somebody ask, you might hear Wyatt talking because he's got a mic inside his helmet and I've got a mic here with me on the infield. So you'll hear us both talking, but we cannot hear each other right now. In fact, communicating in kart racing is not allowed. That was white flag, so Wyatt will take the checkered here and he will win the heat race. Great job, Wyatt. How was it?
Good.
How did it feel?
It felt good. I was just slipping in the turns where it was wet.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of people were a little loose in the turns. But you had a gap on everybody. You did good looking over your shoulder, making sure they weren't there. When they hold the green flag up and you have one more time to go around before they start the race, whether he's waving that green flag or not, you can fire at that first cone.
Oh.
I saw you waiting for him to wave that green flag when you did the restart. You were in the front, weren't you? Yeah, so you don't have to wait. When they turn that yellow caution light off, when he holds up that one to go, and you know the next time around they're going green, when you get to that first cone, you fire. He should be waving the flag at the exact same time, that you get there, but you do not have to wait for him to wave the flag.
All right.
Cool. All right.
Bonus point if you add something that I like. Okay, I'm not used to.
Wyatt was a little sluggish on his restart, so he pulled the carburetor and cleaned out the jets with some carb cleaner, and now we're putting it back together. It's a long race, okay?
Okay.
And you got 20 laps, and when the flags cross, that means halfway, that means 10 laps to go. That's when you start ramping it up a little. You still don't have to go super hard. You still got 10 laps. That's the whole length of the last race, okay? So just take your time. Stay toward the front, but you don't need to be beating and banging to take the lead. Definitely not until you get those 2 flags that are crossed, okay? And then it's time to go. You got it? And you remember what we said about if your hands are even with the back of a car, that means you can hold that line and stay in it, okay? If your hands aren't there, that means back off and give them some space, okay? If you're having trouble getting around down low, do like you were doing. You've been doing good going in late, turning later in the turn, and that's helping you keep your speed through the turn. And you're not getting close to that wall today, are you? Nope. Good job, baby. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we are for the Mini Wedge feature. Harper finished the heat race second, so she is starting the first row outside with Maddie on her inside in pole position, and they will go green right here. Very even into one, into the out of 2. Crossover. Nope. Banging. Look at Andy. I told you, you heard me tell her to take it easy. It's a long race, so she's just got to stay up there. She's definitely taking it easy, it seems like. It's almost like watching a NASCAR race now. I wonder if they all just know it's a long race and they're going to go slow. She isn't even trying to pass Madison yet. That's Harper's line there. Harper used the lap traffic to pick Maddie off. Let's see if she tries to pick up the speed a little bit here. Oh, so she can catch Andy. Andy is now almost a half a lap ahead out here. Be good if she would enter 3 a little higher. Let's see, she's too low and going into 1. All right, Andy has caught lap traffic now. Let's see what Andy does. Nice pass, Andy. Harper's putting a little space between her and Madison and might be catching Andy a little bit. So they normally only run 15 laps in the heat race for Mini Wedge, but we got a small crowd today, so they decided to run Mini Wedges for 20 laps, which that doesn't seem like 20, and I didn't see them throw a 2 flag halfway point, so Andy's gonna win this one. Good job, Andy. And Harper ran a clean race, got second place. Let's go have a talk with her and see. You ran a good race, you just couldn't catch Andy. She had gotten too far up front. Got a lot of dirt on this kart, but you did good. You disappointed? They didn't give you the halfway symbol, did they? I didn't see it.
They did, but it was too muddy also.
Yeah. Nah, that's what happens. They went down the track. It's all right. You ran a really good race, and you got Pi Madison too. That was a good pick when you went around that live traffic. So good job, baby. You'll get cleaned up, all right? Here's the box stock feature race. Wyatt won the heat race, so he is starting on the pole with David to his inside. They will go green this time around. David gave him that, really. So the track was clearly a little moist during Harper's race, her feature, which was immediately before this one. The track, though, is probably still a little wet, which is going to favor Wyatt in these slicks. We got a kart here, disabled. We're staying green. Got a race back here for second place. There goes Kenny to the inside. Couldn't hold it. David's holding him off. Kenny could enter that corner. Oh, and David got a little loose and Kenny goes by him. Wyatt is now almost a full lap, a half a lap in front of him, which means he can all see the entire field now clearly. He's probably counting how many he sees to make sure there isn't one behind him.
Looks like I'm pretty far ahead.
These guys are. Kenny's got his hands full back here. Oh, and Kenny falls. Kenny takes second back. Wyatt is now on the same straightaway as David. He's catching the traffic here.
So I don't spin out.
Wyatt laps David. It's like Kenny's losing his tires a little bit again. Wyatt laps Kenny. His hands are very smooth. If you watch some of the earlier videos, you can watch him really jerk it into the corners. He's really come a long way as a driver. White flag for Wyatt. One more lap. Great job, Wyatt. First place. Dude, how was it?
Good. Fast.
Yeah? You almost lapped the whole field.
Yeah.
Everybody's pretty excited about it, it seemed like. Felt good?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
I felt way better in the turns.
Yeah. Yeah, you had it together and you look real smooth. You did a great job.
Thanks.
Awesome, dude.
We gotta take my motor off.
Whole motor? Okay, let's go. Yeah, go get what you need to do that. We'll get the stand too. Nugget got first place, but they have to tech his motor, so they want to actually pull the whole motor probably off the top 3 finishing karts in his class. So we're in the tech area, and Wyatt is removing the motor from the kart. So we got the motor off, and it's on Mr. Tommy's stand here, and he's teching it, so he's making sure the motor is within specs of what the rules are.
Right.
So right now he's got the emulsion tube out. He's checking the length on the emulsion tube with his caliper. And he's probably also counting the number of holes in the emulsion tube. Huh?
It's a emulsion tube, right?
What's it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be an old 68 can't go in it, and that hole is too damn big.
I don't think I ever touched it. Oh well, guess you ain't going to Ghost.
That's not my fault.
Doesn't matter, it's fun. This you had to win
Like
it.
an old 68,
Yeah, I believe you. I just don't ever remember touching it.
you know, it just slides in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carburetor ain't legal.
Busted, man. Why you did that?
And according to the tech, I've got to stop. I can't check anything else.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys.
Oh, no problem. Make sure you get a paper towel and shove it in that intake so it doesn't get full of shit. Where's your airbox and stuff? Okay. Let's talk about what happened in tech. So they teched the motor. The first thing they did was pull the carburetor. We've been running that same motor since I ran that kart last year in the same class in box stock, but the rules have changed. I didn't think I had done anything to the carburetor, but apparently I must have at some point changed the emulsion tube in that carburetor. I even had this carburetor labeled with this old label that's now peeling off that says stock Hemi from September 2025, which I think is probably before we even had that motor. So this must have come off another motor, but clearly at some point we did change the emulsion tube, but I either didn't realize it was a non-stock emulsion tube or I forgot. I honestly just do not remember. So it is what it is. I feel bad for you, Wyatt, that I thought you were running a stock emulsion tube, and clearly you weren't. So we did get DQ'd. Wyatt didn't win that race. I honestly don't think it made a big difference in the kart. Last year we were running aftermarket header and exhaust. This year they went back to stock exhaust. Doesn't matter how much fuel you can get into the engine. You can only get as much fuel as you can get air through the engine. So I honestly don't think the emulsion tube changed anything about how that engine was running. But we ordered 2 new carburetors, even one to replace this one to have a backup. We talked to the tech guy. He told us exactly what to order, where he orders it from. So we'll for sure have a stock carburetor to replace this one with. And next week we'll find out. We'll figure out how that kart runs with what will be a bone stock carburetor. So kind of disappointing, but that is what it is, and we're real glad we've got a good tech guy out here, because that's what keeps racing fair. And honestly, in a way, kind of glad he caught that, because if he wasn't catching things like that, that means people who intended maybe to cheat could cheat. So sorry, buddy. But we'll come back at it next week, and I'm pretty confident, or 2 weeks from now, I'm pretty confident you'll have the same level of success that you had this week. Another week of racing on Go Harper Racing in the books. You know, we finished first and second, just like we have the past 3 races in a row. Again, Wyatt finishing first, Harper finishing second, just like the last race. But unfortunately, we had that DQ, so officially Wyatt doesn't get that first place. But Harper, you finished second. I think a little disappointed because you thought you could probably catch first place, right? But you know, you have disappointing nights racing. It happens. But we're gonna come back in a couple of weeks, and we're gonna be ready to race again. And you think you can get first place that time? All right, same for you, buddy. Right? Maybe next race we'll get 2 first. I think that's what you wanted to see today, Wyatt. All right. Well, thanks for everybody watching. We'll see you in a week with some more coverage of our work probably in the kart barn, and then we'll be back racing again in 2 weeks. Have a great one. Later.